Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Mabimpressions. I recently played a game called Tinkertown. It's an indie sandbox game that is currently in early access as of this video. It was released on December 3rd, 2020, is available on Steam PC, and it goes for $16.99 US. Is it worth playing? Let's talk about it. I want to thank the devs and publishers head up for providing me with a review copy, however all thoughts will be my own. Gather your friends and come to Tinkertown, a refreshing new multiplayer sandbox experience. Explore magical places filled with loot, danger, and creativity. I played Tinkertown for a couple of hours and I had a really fun time with the amount of content that's available right now. There isn't really too much, but it's enough to get you excited for future updates. But is it worth getting now? All footage you're seeing today is taken straight from my Tinkertown playthrough that you can watch on my Let's Play YouTube channel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I love making these videos and reading all of your comments. I'll be going over a bit of the story, gameplay elements, and other noteworthy things I feel needs to be mentioned for Tinkertown. Make sure to stay until the end of the video. I'll be showing you a huge boss fight we had in a dungeon. So as far as the story goes, there really isn't one right now. Not sure if one is planned, but looking at their Steam page, they have an early access roadmap, which I'll get into towards the end of the review. I'm perfectly fine with these types of games, not having any sort of crazy in-depth campaign filled with NPC dialogue and such. Just look at the success of similar types of games like Minecraft and Terraria. Little lore if anything, and is not necessarily needed. The games are great and beloved by many. There's currently no true end goal or late game content as this is very early in development, so pretty much right now you'll be exploring the map, collecting resources, fighting enemies, crafting gear and consumables, building bases, and raiding dungeons. The way your character controls and how you maneuver and fight in Tinkertown is very basic. You run to enemies, attack, back up to whiff their attacks, move back in to attack, and repeat. You also have a jump, but it doesn't seem to have any impact on gameplay right now. What makes these types of sandbox games so charming and addicting is the new experiences and constant progression of your base and equipment. You start off punching rocks and trees. You then turn those into workbenches to make weapons like swords, beat down a couple of enemies, and turn their loot into more powerful gear. As of this review, there's an okay amount of stuff to make and equipping them. You can see your stats go up and how they affect your character. You can increase health, mana, strength, attack speed, movement speed, and defense. Not sure if there's any sort of armor bonus sets, but that'd be a good addition to have. Base building is quick and easy. Resources are plentiful, and you'll have access to more and more types of building recipes the more stuff you craft. Let's now talk about what's to come and the problems right now with the game. First of all, it forces you to play on a server even if you're playing single player. I'm assuming they're doing this because there might be drop in and drop out play with friends or randoms in the future, but it does cause some problems, and I've seen it firsthand. Right now, the local server that it makes you create and play on is not very powerful and very unoptimized. The longer you play, the more lag and delay you'll get. Enemies will attack you off screen, you'll pass through walls only to take damage and respawn where the game updates your location, and harvesting doesn't follow through while lag is occurring. I found that simply restarting the game fixes it, but hopefully it's an issue that is addressed soon. The Tinkertown Roadmap is as follows. The dungeon updates. Right now dungeons are very fast but very samey. You'll see the same 2 to 4 types of enemies right now. After that, they want to make a lava biome. More variety is always good. There's a couple of question mark images in the roadmap, so I'll skip speculating on these for now. There's the NPC update plan, which would be very awesome. Currently there's no other entities in the game to interact with besides enemies. There's the mini boss update, which I really hope they make it random and fun to explore more of the world with these. A quality of life update is listed here, and there's definitely a ton of things to do here. For example, items don't show any tooltip when hovering over them. You don't know what it does or does to improve your character until you use the resources and equip them. An exciting one to see here is the classes update. There's nothing like that at the moment. You can equip anything you want and fight with anything. Specializations on the character creation screen or leveling up during gameplay would be amazing. Then finally comes the housing and combat update. Base building is very satisfying right now. It's fast to make walls and floors, and things can be picked up and rearranged without any hassle. The combat, however, needs some work to make it more engaging. As I stated earlier, combat is a very basic move in, attack, back up, move in, attack, and repeat. Enemy AI needs to react less predictably. There needs to be more danger involved, and defensive gameplay like rolling or blocking needs to be implemented too. So to sum up, Tinkertown looks good graphically and has a very promising start. It's still very early access and you'll maybe have 2 to 4 hours of content to play through if you really stretch it out. The fact that they're making it multiplayer from the get-go is a good sign though. This is a somewhat neutral recommendation, but this is a genre I'm into, so I'll be keeping an eye out on this one. Pick it up right now, but know that development updates might be really far few in between. Remember, all the footage you saw today was taken straight from my Let's Play channel, where you can watch all the Tinkertown gameplay I've uploaded. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. Thanks, and I'll see you guys next time. Enjoy the rest of the video. Love that lag. These guys respawned. I'm going in. Oh god. Boss! Oh! What? That okay. It's lagging. I'm getting punched. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna say it. It looks dumb. No, not the design, but it's like blown up. It's not a native resolution. It's like they made a version of it and then they blew it up. And then it just doesn't look good. Oh, we won. Huh. Boomerang wood? What is this? It's a weapon? I don't need a sword, man. Sword's easy to make. I got a boomerang? Omega treasure? Did he respawn? I think he respawned. Because it's like, just bugged out. I'll kill him again, though. Sweet. Oh, see, now we're starting to see how early access it is. It's okay, though. 27 damage?